Hello, everybody. Happy Thursday. Addicted, then homeless. There was a lady that became very depressed because her son had got killed in a shooting. So one day, her cousin knocked on the door, and he had cocaine. He wanted her to try some, but she said no. And he kept telling her how it would make her feel better. So she tried it. Well, the backstory is her mom and dad had divorced when she was about 5. So she was raised in the church by a single mom, and her mom couldn't be around all the time. She was left with different relatives um, because her mom had to work a lot of hours to take care of the home and her. Um, she kept finding herself in bad situations where people were touching her inappropriately. She never did understand why her. She thought it was something bad about her. She thought she was doing something wrong. She was going through this cycle of abuse. She never told her mother because she knew her mother had to work and take care of her, and she didn't want to worry her. And she didn't want to break up the family. At times she would cry because her mother wasn't there to protect her. She didn't blame anybody. She blamed herself. These people were wicked, but God kept her. She stayed in the church, and God kept her. He gave her the strength and the courage to get through. So while her cousin had introduced her to these drugs, it changed her whole personality. She no longer thought about the things that had happened to her, like being touched and losing her son. But without the drugs, those feelings and thoughts came back. She got to where she couldn't afford her habit. She started stealing drugs from her supply. Next thing you know, she was owing the dealer. How was she going to pay? She was robbing Peter to pay Paul. Eventually, she owed so much money, she had to start selling her body. She became pregnant again. She was bringing another life into this world. She decided that she needed to go back to God and get help for her habit because she didn't want to lose another child. She had another son. She stayed clean in order to keep her son. She started working, going to school, going to church. The church helped her keep her life on track. She got counseling and got her life back in order. Joshua 1:9 talks about staying strong. 2 Corinthians 5:7 talks about living by faith. You need to keep your faith. Hebrews 10:24 through 25 talks about your church family. You need that support, and your church family should be able to help direct you to support that you need. James 4:7, resist the devil, and he will flee. Remember, drugs don't take away the pain, they just camouflage it. Wow, you create another problem like addiction. Trust in God. That's in Proverbs 3:5-6. Sometimes we think that we can't handle our situations, but God will give you the strength that you need. Matthew 11:28 says, "Come to me, all that are weary and burdened." Satan is a selfish spirit. Do not give in to his ways. Thank you for listening. Take care. Stay blessed.